What's going on, guys? Firewolf Tech here, showing you guys the OtterBox Defender Series Pro case for the 15 Pro Max. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up and show you guys all around. And by now you guys know the 15 Pro Max and the 15 Pro happen to be very fragile, so you definitely want to protect it with a really good case. The good thing about the OtterBox is that it is Drop Plus 5 times tested the military standard, and it does have some drop resistant rubber grip, which definitely helps protect your phone. And they provide you with a nice limited lifetime warranty. So if you ever pick one up, make sure you guys register for that. Let's go ahead and open this up. Now I chose this in the black color. They also come in many colors, so make sure you guys check that out as well. Alright, so the Defender series will have the belt holster automatically attached, and this belt clip does swivel 360 degrees. And it does double up as a kickstand by pressing and holding this portion. And it clicks in and acts as a kickstand as well. And whenever you want to remove it, you just take it out just like that. It's completely optional. A lot of people don't really use this, but it's good to have. Now here's the Defender series. Now in case you guys wanted to know the difference between the Defender series and the Pro version, the two main differences is that the Pro series will have a different type of design on the back. We'll have some lines running across, and it does have an antimicrobial coating, while this one does not. That's pretty much the only difference that I could find. So in order to install the case, what we're gonna do first is we're going to open up this tab on the bottom, and then we're going to pull the bottom again, and we want to basically separate the rubber from the hard shell, and you're gonna run your finger all across the rubber, being nice and gentle. You don't want to overstretch it. All right, now that we have the rubber out of the hard shell, now we can just basically pull it all out. The rubber piece comes out very easily. And then the final step is to remove the hard shell. So we're gonna have arrows indicating where all of the tabs are. So we basically wanna apply pressure in a downward motion to kind of pop it out. And just like that, the hard shell is completely out. The next thing we want to do is we're going to grab our 15 Pro Max, line it up with the camera. I'm going to place it on the bottom shell. We're going to take the top piece, and you can tell it's the top piece because it has a little indentation for the earpiece. Just going to line it up, and then you're going to close it with the tabs. So you just want to snap it in place. Want to make sure each of these tabs are nice and secure. And then finally, we're going to grab the rubber piece, and we're going to go all around the hard shell. We basically want to first push the rubber to wrap around the hard shell, and now we're going to put the rubber piece inside of the hard shell. So by doing that, all we have to do is push it in. You can see it starts to push in. You want to do that all around the case. Alright, now we have the case successfully installed. My first impression on the Defender series is that it feels really nice in the hand. This rubber piece makes the case feel nice and soft. It does feel grippy as well. And surprisingly, it's not as bulky as you might think. And this is because the 15 Pro Max is already on the slim side, and the Defender series does a great job accentuating the slimness of this case. Now on the bottom of the case, we can see an opening for the microphone and speaker grill. And we have the nice little port cover here, which will block against all the dust and particles on your Type-C port. Just keep in mind that whenever you open up this port, you want to do this very carefully, because if you overbend it over time, this could fall off. And overall, it has a really nice, sleek design, very subtle. And looking at the back here, the only logo you have is right on the bottom right over here where it says OtterBox. Other than that, it's a nice, clean, simple design. What I love about this case too is that if you look at the camera bezels over here, it's raised significantly higher than the camera. So if you're on a flat surface, your camera's not gonna get damaged or dinged. And same thing is gonna go for the screen itself. You can see the bezels of the screen are raised high as well. Same thing if it's on a flat surface, you don't have to worry about your screen. Now for the ultimate protection, I do recommend getting a tempered glass screen protector to protect the front of your phone with the OtterBox Defender Series. And the one that I highly recommend is gonna be the Zag Glass XTR3, which in my personal opinion is the best screen protector you can get. Let's go ahead and test out the volume buttons here, starting with the volume rocker. Buttons feel really nice and smooth. Let's go ahead and press the action button. Nice and smooth, and same thing goes for the side button as well. Now, if you have MagSafe accessories, unfortunately, the Defender series does not have built-in MagSafe, so the magnetic portion of any of your accessories are not really gonna work, as you can see right here. However, it will support wireless charging, so if I place it right on the bottom of the phone, you can see that it will automatically charge the device. So it will be compatible for, wireless charging stands and wireless MagSafe chargers. Just the magnet portion is not going to work. It's a little bummer. I kind of wish that they had that capability, but they do have the Defender Series Pro XT that does come with MagSafe, which I will do a video on that later. So all in all, guys, I highly recommend getting the OtterBox Defender Series case. If you're looking for the ultimate rugged case, this does a really good job with protecting your 15 Pro Max from drops. It has a lot of thick bolstering. The rubber is really thick, and you have that internal hard shell, which basically will protect your 15 Pro Max with a lot of drops. Now, even though you do have an OtterBox, it doesn't make your iPhone indestructible. It could still damage, you just never know, depending on the force and the impact, but the chances of that happening is significantly reduced with a case like this. So I highly recommend this case if you work in a very rugged environment, maybe such as construction, or if you happen to be very brutal with your phone, maybe you drop it a lot, maybe you're gifting this phone to your kids and you don't want them to break the phone, then this is definitely a case that you want to get. It is on the slightly bulky side, but it's not too bulky and it doesn't feel like a brick. And again, that's thanks to the 15 Pro Max being nice and slim as well. Now, this video is not sponsored by OtterBox at all. However, if you want to support the Firewolf Tech channel, if you purchase the OtterBox Defender Series case through my link, I do get a small commission and I do appreciate that. Otherwise, I hope this video helped you decide on whether or not the Defender Series case is right for you. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys.